Hello everyone, this is Vortex259. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II, The Soul of Rebirth. In our last episode, we defeated the Ultima weapon in the Chamber of the Seal, and Minwu obtained the Ultima Tome as a reward. Now, I'm not really planning on spending a whole lot of time leveling up the Ultima spell, simply because it's really not worth the time and the effort. We can do plenty of damage with our weapons, along with enhancing spells such as the Berserk and the Aura spells. But we got the Ultima spell for completion purposes. It's now in Minwu's magic slots, should he want to use it. Alright, well it's now time to go to the next and the final area of the Soul of Rebirth, and the difficulty level is about to spike significantly, especially if you haven't spent a whole lot of time grinding your characters. If you had a lot of trouble with the Ultima weapon, you'll probably have some trouble with just the normal random encounters within this next area, so it's probably going to be a good idea to go inside the item shop and purchase as many high potions and ethers as you possibly can. If you've got the spare gil for it, go ahead and pick up a couple of elixirs. Now, I would also recommend picking up plenty of status curing items, especially the crosses and the antidotes. Pick up as many of those as you possibly can, and don't forget to pick up a few Phoenix Downs as well. Alright, well from the item shop here, let's go to the northern edge of the town of Machanon. Let's find the portal to go to the next area. You might remember that there was a pirate standing up here. There he is. Let's just talk to the pirate, see what he has to say. This warp gate just appeared out of nowhere. The other side is crawling with hideous monsters. Stay away if you know what's good for you. Nah, we're the heroes. Danger is our middle name. We ain't scared, so we're just going to step right here into the middle of the portal and be transported to a familiar looking area. Minwu says, "A palace? This must be Pandemonium, Palace of the Lord of Hell." Well, it's kind of reminiscent of Pandemonium Palace, except the color's different and so is the layout. In fact, it's just a mirrored version of Pandemonium Palace, much like the Unknown Cave was a mirrored version of the Jade Passage. So if you know your way around Pandemonium Palace, you should be able to navigate your way around this Unknown Palace here. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at my statistics here. They're still just a little bit low. What I'm planning on doing is I'm just going to spend about 30 or 40 minutes or so fighting here on the first floor of the Unknown Palace. I'd like to get everybody's HP up about 400 to 500 HP higher from what they currently are, and I'd like to get everybody's stamina up a little bit more. I'd like to get their magic defense increased a little bit. So probably the best thing to do is just spend as much time as you can here on the first floor, and if you need to, just go out the portal back into Machanon and stay at the inn, and then rinse and repeat. Come back here and fight some more until you're pretty comfortable with the monsters here on the first floor. Once you are, you'll be ready to progress further. So I'm going to spend 30 or 40 minutes or so grinding a little bit more, and once I'm ready, we'll continue going through the Unknown Palace here. Alright, hello again friends. I've spent the last 35 or 40 minutes or so going through grind mode here in the Unknown Palace. As you can see, everybody's maximum HP has increased quite a bit from what it was. I've also got all four of my characters' stamina and their magic defense increased enough, at least to the point where I think I'm going to be safe making my way through the Unknown Palace. I'm more comfortable fighting the monsters now, so hopefully I'll be able to make it through the Unknown Palace without too much problem. One thing that's going to help me out is I've spent the gil to purchase lots of items. I'm pretty well stocked. As you can see, I have 99 high potions and 99 ethers in my inventory. I also spent the gil on stat curing items. I've got 30 antidotes, 10 gold needles, and 25 crosses to my name. I also purchased 30 Phoenix Downs, and I had enough spare gil left over to purchase a couple of elixirs for a total of 3. So, since I'm well stocked, I think I'm going to be able to make it through the Unknown Palace alive, or at least I hope so. I better knock on wood, huh? Now, the nice thing about the monsters in the Unknown Palace is a lot of them have some very nice drops. In fact, I fought a monster called the Little Murderer that dropped a couple of black robes. You can see I've got 2 of those in my inventory. That's a very nice drop. That'll be very nice for Minwu. That enhances intelligence, plus that will take his defense up 13 points. And I've got a second one I'm going to put on Scott. That will take his defense power up to 59. So if you want to spend the time farming the drops from monsters, it may be well worth the effort. The Little Murder, for example, not only drops a black robe, but it also drops a wizard staff, which would be very nice for Minwu. Alright, well, let's see how much progress we can make. Let's start from the portal here and just start heading to the south. We'll go all the way south, and we'll go through this archway, and then we'll turn to the west. Okay, well, let's go ahead and demonstrate one of the many new monsters you'll be able to fight here in the Unknown Palace. This first one is called the Mini Satana. Yep, another one of those annoying imp-type creatures. The Mini Satana has 1,200 hit points, and it casts tons of annoying spells. It can cast a level 6 Confuse spell, a level 6 Stun spell, let's see, a level 8 Drain spell. It can also cast a Death spell on your party members. That can be the most annoying because if your magic defense is low enough, that Death spell has a pretty good chance to hit. It can also haste itself, and it can also cast a level 8 Fire and Blizzard spell, it looks like. So probably a good idea to shell up your party. And let's also go ahead and aura up the party, and we'll have Joseph and Ricard attack. Let's see if everybody's going to get confused here. Well, looks like Scott and Joseph do at least. I thought Ricard did at first, but I'm glad he didn't because he is the strongest, and he would definitely take one character out with 2 hits of his spears. So if they do manage to confuse you, they'll get ready for lots of damage on one character. Alright, well at least we take one of them down. Well, you can see everybody's doing some pretty decent damage to the monsters here, so I think their weapon skills are sufficient. And I think their stamina is sufficient too. I would much rather those Mini Satanas cast a Drain or Blizzard spell like they did because they do so much less damage than, say, Joseph hitting himself with his 2 axes. Okay, we take out the Mini Satanas, and Scott's strength increases, and good, Joseph gets an HP and stamina bonus. So let me go ahead and heal up poor Joseph down there, and once I do, we will continue. Okay, I went ahead and applied one of those antidotes on Joseph. Got him healed back up to full, so let's continue exploring. Let's go all the way to the west now. More Mini Satanas in that battle, but fortunately they didn't give me too terribly much trouble. Well, I got a preemptive strike against yet more Mini Satanas. Took them out pretty quickly. Alright, let's work our way over there to that staircase. That's going to take us to the next floor. More maniacal Mini Satanas in that battle. There are other monsters on this floor, I just haven't run into them yet. Okay, let's go up to the next floor. Oh, okay, here we go. I finally get to run into a new enemy. This one's pretty dangerous. This is the Chimera Brain. They have lots of HP, 2,000 to be exact, and their physical attacks can really hurt you. In fact, the first time I played through Soul of Rebirth, I used to die by these things all the time. Their physical attacks seemed to be able to take me out in one hit. Of course, at the time, I only had triple-digit HP. I've learned since then to grind quite a bit before coming too far into the Unknown Palace. It looks like they can also use a level 16 blaze attack for some pretty decent fire damage to all 4 of your characters. So let's give it a try here, see how much damage we can do. Let me go ahead and have Minwu use his level 7 blink spell on all 4 characters. Let's have Scott use his aura spell, and we'll have Joseph and Ricard deal some damage. It looks like I got a preemptive strike, so that will definitely help things out here. Even old Ricard can't take one out in the first round. We're going to have to wait till the second round, it looks like. Well, these are good to level up your weapon skills upon. Yeah, the Chimera Brains are doing a lot less damage since I spent time grinding everybody's stamina. Alright, let's see. Well, no, we still haven't taken out that lower right Chimera Brain. They just have a ton of HP to whittle down. Looks like we're going to get it this time. There we go. Alright, let's... I wonder if we can get the mini spell to work on one of these. Worth a try, I guess. Yep, looks like the mini spell works, so you can use that if you're having a lot of trouble. Hope it works. So now let's take out the last Chimera Brain here. There we go. We finally defeat all 4 of the Chimera Brains. They drop a ton of gil. And good, we get Minwu's magic defense increase. Scott's aura spell levels up and his magic defense increases. Outstanding. Joseph's axe skill levels up. So fighting these will definitely increase your statistics. And it looks like we're out of time for today, so we'll go up to the 2nd floor in our next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy II, The Soul of Rebirth. Thank you very much for watching today, everyone. This has been Vortex 259. We'll see you all again next time.